A massive eruption from Indonesia's Mount Lewotobi Laki Laki has sent a towering column of ash 11 miles into the sky today, covering villages and triggering avalanches of gas, rocks, and lava. The volcano has been on the highest alert level since last month, and officials say this eruption is the most powerful since November 2024, which left 9 dead, while no casualties. Authorities warned that the potential danger, including on aviation, has risen sharply. Here's what a local resident said about the eruption.
Kami sempat panik juga karena ini boleh dari jam berapa sekarang panik sekarang. Ini erupsi terbesar menurut saya.
Officials are considering enlarging the current exclusion zone beyond its 7-kilometer radius. Monday's eruption is one of the largest volcanic events in Indonesia since the deadly Mount Merapi eruption in 2010. The France Seda airport on the affected Flores Island remains closed amid ongoing activity. Indonesia, home to 120 active volcanoes, sits along the Pacific's Ring of Fire, making it highly vulnerable to seismic events. Now we go back to our guest's discussion with Dr. Satoru Nagao. Thank you, Doctor, for staying with us. What wider regional and global impacts could this massive eruption have, especially on aviation safety as well as climate conditions in recent weeks?
This volcano eruption is related to the movement of the plate. Many scientists believe. And this plate is connected with the plate in India also. So India-Australia plate exists. They are pushing the plate in Southeast Asia. So between the plate and plate, there is a borderline, which is a dangerous zone, or the many volcanoes are lining up. So, and this is the place of the Indonesia. So that's why the volcano erupted. This means that the Indian-Australia plate is pushing the Southeast Asian plate. The name of the plate is, of course, a Philippine plate, and not Philippine plate in this case, sorry, but plate in the Southeast Asia is pushing. So that's why this is Eurasia plate, sorry. India-Australia plate is pushing the Eurasia plate, and so borderline is Indonesia and erupted the volcano. The worry is sometimes this kind of the pushing creates a huge disaster. For example, the Indian Ocean tsunami came from the big earthquake in this region caused by this plate move in this region. So that was a big disaster in the past. And the line of the volcano in the Indonesia is all of these volcanoes lying up in the borderline between the two plates. So that's why we cannot underestimate the plate's move in this region. And this plate is Australia's plate is connected to the Indian plate. Both Indian Australian plates. This is one plate. India Australian plate is one plate. So that's why even if the move has happened in the Australia and the Indonesia side, but indeed India cannot underestimate this move because the plate is connected. So we should not underestimate this move. When the big eruption has happened, big earthquake happened, or big tsunami happened caused by these plates moves, of course, impact will affect India also. So that is very important. Thank you.
Thank you. And how do you think, how prepared was Indonesia's disaster management about this current or the news of this specific volcano that has erupted?
Of course, as a preventive measure, people should evacuate under the government's guidance. Of course, that is needed, and Indonesia has a huge much experience. But at the same time, the evacuation means that village is empty and a bad guy can steal something from villages. But that could happen. So law and order issue is another matter, and that is a problem. So that's why even if Indonesia has a much experience, still the system hasn't prepared enough because this is a little bit controversial move. Many eruption has happened. Every time they evacuate, they need to evacuate, but at the same time, evacuation means that this is damage for their life. So that's why the timing is important, or how long they need to evacuate. Everything is connected with the disaster management of the Indonesian government. So that is a little bit difficult decision always. And so that's why the Indonesian government need a skill. And that is a difficult job, I think.
Thank you very much, Dr. Satoru Nagao, for joining us and sharing your expertise as a fellow Hudson's Institute. And now